There it is, the complete meal. So I've got moussaka, I've got baked potatoes, and I've got peas, and I'm going to get into. Hello, today I've got this. This is a Co-op lamb moussaka. This costs £4.35. It weighs 435 grams, and we're going to give it a try and see what it's like. So we're going to have this with some baked potatoes, with butter on there, and some lovely grated cheddar cheese. Right, it's out and it's done. There it is, a lamb moussaka. So I'm going to have this with those baked potatoes. Look at that. So let me get the microphone there. Listen to this. Oh, lovely. Let's get that out onto the plate now and we'll have a look at it. The smell coming from this is absolutely amazing. So we're going to give it a try now and see what we've got here. There it is, the complete meal. So I've got moussaka, I've got baked potatoes, and I've got peas, and I'm going to get into this now. Put butter and cheese onto my baked potatoes. Just excuse me because that is quite warm. I'm going to use a plate to pick, a towel to pick it up. There it is. There it is. Right, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to go and find my knife and fork. Got 'em. Right, here we go. Look at that there. It does smell incredibly good. So we have a lovely topping on there. We'll just hold that up so you can see it a little bit. It's melted cheese on there. Look at that bit of mushroom I've got there. The steam coming off this is something else. So let's try this now and see what it's like. Oh, oh. Mm. My God, that is hot. That is a beautiful lamb moussaka, that. You've got the egg and the cheese there together. See that? Try that now. So it's got a lovely eggy flavour to it, like moussaka should have. I'm going to try the lamb. That is very nice. To be fair, that is very nice. That's probably worth the money. That is lovely. Oh yeah. I've got some more of that topping there. I've got a bit of lamb there now. Oh, I don't want to burn my mouth. How would you burn something that big? It's nice. The flavour is a little bit thin. I always think that about stuff that these kind of ready-made meals. I'm going to try it with a bit some peas now. Get some peas on my fork and some of that moussaka. That is delicious. It is very hot. Bits of potato in there. See that? Potato is cooked lovely. There's a lovely nice softness but still a bit of bite there to it. So I'm going to try it with a bit of jacket potato now. So this has got cheese and butter on there. No, I always like to do my jacket potato. What I do with my jacket potatoes is I cook them in the microwave for a bit first, a few minutes, get them nice and softened in the middle. Then I use the air fryer to crisp up. I cover them in oil on the outside with a bit of salt. Unfortunately, what happened here was my microphone died, which is a bit of a schoolboy error from me. What we're saying there was that I like to do my jacket potatoes in the air fryer after I've zapped them in the microwave to put the coating on them, and a bit of salt really does help with that. The peas were also cooked in salted water, which will help, just inject a nice little bit of flavour into the peas. The moussaka itself was delicious. There was various different ingredients in there, which I'll run through for you now. So the lamb, I have it down as 19% lamb, which is pretty good for a ready-made meal. Steamed potatoes were 11%, and the roast sliced aubergines, which I mistook for mushrooms for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, they were 10%. There's also onion in there. There's tomatoes. There's a red wine. So, you know, it's the good stuff. It's been cooked with the good stuff. There's also garlic puree, regato cheese, which is only 1%. The allergens in this were milk and wheat. There's also some lamb stock in there and bouillon. I was also going to read back the traffic light system, which per pack, your fats are 24 grams, which is 34% of your daily allowance. Saturates are 12 grams, which is quite high. That's 60% of your daily allowance there. Sugars were low at 12%, and the salts were quite high per pack at 23%. But it is a ready-made meal, so you're going to expect quite a bit of salt in there. Now, the taste of it itself, although it was a little bit thin, was absolutely lovely. When I mixed it up with some peas and tried it against that kind of vegetable flavour of the peas, they really complemented each other. It was, lambmoussaka. It's like a lamb stew. It does say on the packaging here, the information says minced lamb ragu layered with steamed potato and slices of roast aubergines topped with a bechamel sauce, regato cheese, mature cheddar cheese, and there's also, it says paprika there. Well, the cooking instructions were from chilled was 190C, which is just below gas mark 6, I think, for 30 minutes. Anyway, this one, it was nice. It was nice. I will give this an overall score of 8 out of 10. And if you could like and subscribe and share and comment, I'd much appreciate that. And until next time, I will see you later.